I had to learn a lot of things prior to me making my official debut on stages and stuff. I used to log myself up and then just try to perfect the craft because DJing is not just about playing music for people and entertaining people, but it's also all about understanding how everything works. I drew inspiration from a lot of celebrities, in which of course DJ Candy is one of them. Yeah, he's always been my idol.
Always been that legend.
Yeah, he's always been my idol from how we play sets and how we set stages alive. My thing is, don't be a DJ for the sake of just being seen on behind the decks or whatever. Be a DJ because you fell in love with this.
Welcome, Space fam, to another episode of Our Safe Space, and I'm your host with the most. But today I'm not with my normal co-host, and this is Our Safe Space, man. I told you the last time in that episode. Remember, if you watched that episode, remember I said there might be a guest on an episode, and today got my guest here with me. I got royalty of music. If you know music, if you're from number 5, if you know deep house music, if you know soul house music, you know Sweet Soul. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sweet Soul. My brother,
Shaba,
how are you?
100% my brother. Yourself?
I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Welcome to our safe space.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity, man. Even now and then we need to engage with people so that we can speak about anything, and for the fact that this is the safe space. So it's only fair that I can fully say that I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah.
And to share and engage in every type of conversation that we're gonna have today.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. I also want to say thank you for honoring the invite. So for anyone who's gonna watch this and anyone who don't know who Sweet Soul is, can you please tell us who you are, what you do, and where can we find you?
Sweet Soul, stage name.
Yeah.
Tepo.
Real name.
It's my real name. Grew up in the Dusty Streets on number 5.
Shout out to the 5.
I think it's safe to say that I grew up in a musical family. My father is a producer, he's a drummer. He's been in the entertainment space for a long time now.
Yeah.
So I think me being a DJ and me being part of this musical movement, that's not something.
It's not new.
Yeah, it's not something new. I grew with this. I grew with this. And my journey started back in 2006.
Oh, that's a long time, bro.
Yeah. A brother of mine taught me these things. Shout out to Donna. Stage name DCM12. Even though he doesn't play as much as I took the craft forward, but he's the one who taught me all these things. We started Auto Mix, from Auto Mix, because we just happened to have the program on the PC, and then we just started to see how everything works, man. And we taught ourselves how to mix, and then from Auto Mix we went to virtual DJ, from virtual DJs, and then we taught ourselves CDJs. So it's been that way ever since. So the love for music has always been there.
Yeah.
And to share the knowledge also.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's really interesting because of, for me, like, we know each other personally, right? And we always hang out, and the main thing when we're together, it's music. Definitely, so can you please take me back to how did the relationship with the music start? When did it first start? The before even the going into DJing and mixing, where did the journey of music start with Sweet Soul?
I would like to think I grew with this. Mind you, my mom was also a vocalist. So that's how.
So the thing is rooted in you.
Yeah, it's basically where it all started. And I've always been musical, growing up we used to have this the radio. We don't find them now. Sing a cassette, and then when something plays on the radio, then you can tape it off. You see, So it's been that way ever since. So it's not something that happened overnight or whatever. So
It's
yeah,
something that you fell in love
yeah. I grew
at the early age
I grew with this.
with music.
I grew with this.
Yeah, so like, can you recall your first time that you actually played your first set, and do you recall where that is?
Yo, that is lang terug. I think we were doing a wedding with Jim Summers. No, not Jim Summers. In fact, Koshu. That's where I could say
You did your first gig.
I actually did my first gig, and it's 2014, I think,
Mm,
because I had to learn a lot of things prior to me making my official debut on stages and stuff. I used to log myself up and then just try to perfect the craft, because DJing is not just about playing music for people and entertaining people, but it's also all about understanding how everything works. You know, sequencing, tempo, and your time range, and a lot of things, and understanding the equipment that you're using. Because as time, as we've been seeing, CDJs have been evolving each and every time. But I would like to feel that things are getting easier for everybody to be able to use them too.
Yeah,
See, so
I
yeah.
understand that. And the other thing that I also wanted to ask you is the name Sweet Soul. I know the type of music that you play, and I enjoy it.
100%.
I enjoy 100% the music that you play because it's the type of music that I listen to. And the name Sweet Soul, how did it come about? How did you like?
It's actually funny enough how I got the name, because I was actually seeing someone back then, and then I think the name came about my personality and the type of person that
You're
I
a sweet
am.
person.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like sweet, 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 but yeah, but I would say that's how the name came about, and then she was the one who started calling me like that, and then I feel like, wow, this is cool, and this really explains the type of person that I am. So that's how Sweet Soul came about.
So I was blending. It's a blendment of your personality and the type of music that you like. It's dope. And I'm gonna take you back. I'm gonna take you back. People don't know this. You started off as a hip hop DJ, am I right? You
Funny
played
now.
hip hop. If
True,
I
true,
can take you back,
true, true,
and with
true,
this time when you were playing hip hop,
true.
this is around 2014
14, yeah.
to 2017.
Yes.
And the nicest part about this, if you guys love South African hip hop, you would know that South African hip hop at that time
It
was at
was,
its prime.
it
That was
was,
the
it
prime
was
of
a
South African.
prime.
That was Kara Kara, Boss Sonke,
Yo,
Run
that, yeah.
Jonesy. You
It
started off
was,
as a hip hop DJ.
yeah.
So can you please explain to me the transition from hip hop to deep house to soulful house music?
I think it had a lot to do with how I've always seen myself. Because I drew inspiration from a lot of celebrities, which of course DJ Candy is one of them. Yeah, he's always been my
Ken has
idol.
always been that legendary.
Yeah, he's always been my idol, from how we play sets, and how we set stages alive. So the detachment from the hip hop scene, I wouldn't say Kichikates or whatever, because it's still something that I can still do, and I can still, because I can practically play anything.
Yeah.
But the love for deep house music what kept on knocking on the door, and I think that's
It's almost like a calling thing. When something is
uh
meant for you, it eventually
yeah,
finds you.
because I feel like this is where my destiny
Was
lies,
taking
and this is the type of direction I need to take
you.
in order for me, because that's how I've always saw myself. So breaking out through the hip hop scene was me saying, hello, I'm here. So I also want to make a mark, because what better way to make a mark with something that's already trending, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah. That time
it's
hip hop
big.
was, as a
Yeah,
hip hop in fact was at its prime.
Yeah,
that 2014-17 era.
so I think it was just timing and being clever at the same time.
So like you mentioned DJ Kent, right? Like and drawing inspirations from the people that you listen to. Who inspires you the most? Who do you listen to?
Yo, I listen to a lot of artists, and sometimes the music is so much that you don't even have time to listen to everybody because
I understand.
I have a type of sound that I like.
Mm.
I like soulful house because
Sorry.
I always feel like I connect with melodies whenever producers are compiling the songs.
Mm.
Yeah, and the message, and especially on songs that has vocals.
A deep
Yeah,
rooted
because
message.
I always been the type of person whereby when I decide to be a name, I'm definitely gonna play a soulful house. So I'm a soulful house type of set,
Yeah,
which has vocals. I always feel like I should tell a story through my set
that's deep.
because I could be healing someone, I could be making someone
Yeah,
happy
because like
because
in the crowd when you're playing, there's different characters, different
different types
personalities,
of
different
personalities also.
emotions. So you don't know who might feeling what
Exactly.
exactly at that time. I understand what you
That's
mean
why
about
most
that.
of the time my sets I would always find 2 or 3 people coming to me and say, "Thank you for that." You know.
But I
Mm.
for giving them that moment
Yeah.
to
You
actually
know. Yeah.
so like currently right now, like we in Northern Cape, Kimberley, outside towns look at us like we're a ghost town. We're not. And the where are we in terms of entertainment, more especially music, because you are in it. And me asking that goes because of when we go out to enjoy ourselves and have a good time, and we expect DJs to connect with us as you explained right now.
Mhm.
We have these 2, 3, 4 people that come to you and they say thank you. That's people connecting with you and your sound. Where are we in terms of music right now in Kimberley?
Honestly speaking, I see growth,
Mm,
and I will explain why. Uh, um, I've been seeing a lot of younger guys and younger female coming in,
mm,
and they've been actually putting up their hands actually.
mm,
But I think we also need to look at the fact that the genre that's dominating the South African
scene.
stages and stuff, it's definitely Amapiano, and I've been actually impressed to see the young ones coming in, and
Mm,
I can always see us growing from strength to strength,
mm,
and my only wish is for when someone comes to you and they wanna do something and they are
mm,
devoted to doing something,
mm,
they shouldn't be left aside, or they shouldn't be gatekept. You know,
mm,
I believe as much as I got an opportunity from a young age, I feel like if someone younger comes to you, it's only fair that you also share the knowledge, because obviously they also see themselves somewhere in a couple of years going forward,
mm,
or some might always also be producers or something. But my thing is, don't be a DJ for the sake of just being seen
mm,
on behind the decks or whatever. Be a DJ because you fell in love with this,
with the
you
music.
love this, you have passion for
Mm.
this, and you probably would want to do production one day and do your own songs,
Yeah, when you talk about that, like I have this urgent feeling. I want to do production. Like I want to learn. The other day I said I want to learn an instrument. Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking about that, also, um, like this thing of not necessarily gatekeeping, but it what you also said right now. It seems like you are very firmly in believing that giving other people chances and opening up the industry. How important is it for the culture to grow, to bring in new people?
It's gonna do much for us, and it's also gonna So ya go tsholetsa stampa sa Northern Cape.
Mm.
And as we know, more Northern Cape, obviously Kimberley is the one
Yeah.
that that's funding everything. So I feel it's gonna be a positive thing,
Mm.
you know, in terms of growth, in terms of everything, you know, so that when people decide to visit us, and then they can always see a difference because a lot of producers when they come to Kimberley,
Mm.
I'm speaking now from the deep house scene,
Yeah.
from the deep house scene type of uh, um guys respect us outside
Yeah.
because they always say Kimberley guys know how to press and they know music and they do collect music
Mm.
as much as they might say like you said Kimberley is a
That's a ghost town.
it's a ghost town or
A
whatever,
forgotten place.
but one thing is for sure the guys will even tell you that Kimberley people know stuff.
Mm.
And when I mean stuff, I mean like in terms of music wise,
Mm.
the music that you play or the type of song you drop. So as long as you have consistency in your craft,
Is that your
this is how the
your message
movement
for
will.
young
Yeah,
people?
this is the movement. This is how the movement is gonna grow, and this is also how you're gonna grow
Yeah.
as an individual, as an artist. You know, so consistency, passion,
Mm.
passion drives you.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know, passion drives you. You know, I have moments when I lock myself even now and then in my spaces at home,
Mm.
and then I listen to a lot of different styles
Of music.
of music and to see how I can fuse everything in one sometimes because recently I also started mixing R&B and particularly the 90s R&B and so yeah.
And those
So
events, those type of events, pack. They always pack.
yeah, because that's also something that I've picked up because it's growing. The movement is also
Mm.
growing on their front. Those type of
Those type of
those soul and R&B DJs,
yeah.
you know. So yeah, it's good to see for the movement,
Yeah.
you know.
Like as an entertainer, man, I would like to think you're an entertainer because it's what you do. And as a DJ and in the DJing space, you guys do get booked a lot. Sometimes you guys travel outside Kimberley because you do, let's say, Makuruma and Pampilstad. You guys play
Mm.
certain places like that. Mentally, being in such a busy industry because you have your personal life where you're dating, you have your family, some have children, and you like mentally, and you have this, and obviously reality itself also with life going on, hustling. Because I don't like just to believe that DJs just DJ, you understand? You're just doing. They see it as a business, and when your name is Sweet So, I believe you are a brand. So you would love to market yourself as a brand, and you want to be respected as a brand.
100%.
So mentally, for me, how do you keep it going, but keep it sane, whereby you still maintain healthy relationships with people, you still make time for family, you still make time for dating, you still make time to enjoy yourself outside just going around DJing. So mentally, how do you prepare for yourself?
I I always I always tell people that when you when you're standing behind decks,
Mm.
I always tell people that you are at work.
Mm.
And as soon as everybody in your circle can understand that fact that you're not just there to entertain people, but at the same time,
It's working.
it's work because you're getting paid for it.
Yeah, that's true.
So everybody in your circle, and especially like you mentioned, relationships, family, and how to balance everything out. As soon as they start to understand that
Yeah.
you're only there for work and you're doing your work,
Yeah.
I think there is no better way for me to put it for you. So it's
So
the
it's
moment you
more.
realize and understand that what you're doing there, you're actually working.
So it's more of respect for you,
Yeah,
respecting your craft, and the
respecting your
people
craft.
around you, your circle has to respect it. Yeah, because we do get that. I know you probably had this thing also. There are people when we had group. Now you're playing there. Yeah, but I go to make it. you know.
Uh,
And I know you guys prepare sets way before you guys actually go and it's not like you play that song at that moment. You
mm,
deciding which song to play. Like sets are being done. Like you have different sticks probably also,
mm.
whereby it's different type of sounds. You know, different type of venues, different type of people. So you do prepare for all of these sets, and then here's another person coming just say, hey, go about to make it. Like, how do you handle such instances? Because we always see them at group. People, it's like almost attacking
Yo,
the
I
DJ.
actually get it a lot, but sometimes you get to venues where it, let me first say this. It all depends where you're playing. Also,
Mm.
it all depends where you're playing, and different spaces, different people at different venues. You know, but I always tell people that I'm not a jukebox, so they need to understand it because it's true.
It's
It's
not
like you
just
said.
like a putting to rest
Yes,
play your
because
song.
and now me personally, yes, I do plan for my sets,
Mm.
and I could play a couple of familiar songs, but for you to come up to me and ask me to play you a certain type of song is gonna it's probably gonna mess up
It's
something
affecting
because
the
for
whole
me
set.
because at that moment, let me do this for you. A deep house DJ literally plays 10 songs or for an hour.
Mm.
You know, it's like that. That's 10 songs, and in that 10 songs, you definitely have a bullet song
Oh.
within your set that you feel it, but you need to play it at the right time. So
Is this the song that's gonna launch the vibe?
that's it. Yeah, because it's not easy to find the song because you always keep searching for a song. But
Mm.
when you do find it, but it's all about execution on what time you're gonna play the song and all that. So
Sipsol is busy. He's probably getting a booking right now.
so yeah, so you set yourself up to
Yeah.
get to that song, and when you do get to that song, and then automatically you know definitely what's gonna happen
Yeah.
after it. But for someone to come up and ask you to play a song for them, it's definitely gonna mess up your set.
Can you give me your top three venues or events that you would like to play?
Addicted to house,
Shout out.
definitely addicted to house. Bread for soul, bread for soul. Yeah, so LSG and Soul Diva, and then the other one. There's a beautiful one in Cape Town. They call it We House Sundays.
Mm.
Place. It's also one of the places that has good vibes.
Okay.
So it might not be all the type of venues that I wanna play at, but those are my top three definitely.
Yeah. I got a few questions for you here, my brother. I'm just trying to see. It's like just take it as rapid, like rapid answering. From answer it. I would like you to answer it on the top of your head when it comes to you. So drop a quick story about your craziest gig.
We once went to Boshoff,
Yeah.
and then after the gig we slept on crates.
What?
Yes, we overnight there.
That's crazy. Name one barrier you have faced in the industry when it comes to DJing.
Poor sound management.
Ooh. I feel like that's a one that a lot of like even
Mm.
not DJs, even
Sound.
artists, even MCs like they don't like that one, bro. Like if the sound starts malfunctioning, like yo, that's crazy. I understand that one. Describe your mental space in 3 words right now.
Happy, happy and contentment is more or less one in the same thing. Happy, yes.
Mm,
Always ambitious.
gotta be.
Uh, and I'm forever a humble person.
So yeah. Oh, the other question is if shout out to give a shout out to at least three upcoming DJs from Kimberley.
Definitely DJ Junior, DJ Tommy,
Shout out to Tommy, that's my bro.
Tommy. I'm actually looking for a lady, but I've always been a fan of Sebisio Beautiful Soul.
If I can say something, I've been a fan of Dinero. Shout out to you, Dinero. You do your thing. Um, if you mentioned already your three top gigs that you would want to play at,
Mm.
would you mention one of them, like the top one that you would really like to be at?
Addicted to House.
Why? Why
Yo,
Addicted to House?
it's one of the most amazing gigs ever. From from when it starts and up until it
Is it like that
ends.
afternoon type of vibes
Yeah,
going into the
it's
night?
going into the night.
Yeah, that's
Start motshegare, so let's say 3, the first DJ presses play 3 o'clock.
yeah,
And it's strictly deep house music.
just deep house music.
Strictly deep house.
I feel like that's one event you have to check out. Going forward, what's the inspiration, or let me say, what's the aspiration? What does Sweet Soul have going forward? What are we supposed to look out for that you're gonna do right now?
I've been thinking of doing production actually.
Production.
That's one of the things that I really want to focus on. Yeah, production. Because I have intro on production, but
Yeah,
I feel like I wanna do music. I wanna do music. So
you just
production
don't
has
want to
always
play
been
it.
something that's been on my mind as an artist. See myself growing and traveling all these places, man, and just having pure bliss and fun.
Yeah, now right now, who would you say are the guys that are really inspiring you right now? The guys that motivate you to keep going. Like, who do you? Who's your go-to people that for inspiration and motivation?
My dad has always been that type of person in my family,
Mm,
second and foremost, and a couple of people who are close in my circle actually.
yeah,
But other than that, I always have people who always would vouch for me, outside of my comfort zone, outside of my
your own
circle.
space. Yeah,
Yeah. So this is why I also told you earlier that my sets always make an impact.
mm,
I don't remember myself playing a set that's boring or
that people don't relate to.
yeah that people don't relate to. So and I've also shared stages with a lot of artists and producers
Mm,
on the deep house fraternity. You know, especially when the time when I was still at House 75. And I would say my ultimate one was uh, when we played with China Music.
mm,
I think it was back in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I even ended up playing a one-on-one set with him. It
yeah.
was it was just dope. It was too dope.
Yeah, let's go. Hey man, Space Fam, this has been our safe space. Sweet soul, everyone, the man himself. Where can people find you? Social media.
Definitely Facebook Tepo Sweet Soul Pingwane.
Yeah,
My email is sepopingwane5 at gmail.com for bookings and everything. And people can also check on my Facebook page. My cover photo has my details for bookings and everything. So people can holler at me there.
so if you wanna book Sweet Soul for any type of, he says he plays weddings, probably plays parties, birthday parties. Like if you wanna book him establishments, Sitso, everyone. This has been our safe space, man. Shout out to the Space Fam for keep going at us and keep growing us. And I don't know, since Tavi's not here, should I drop the wisdom? But let me drop it anyway because, like, I feel like if she was here, she would have told me, "Are you not giving them your wisdom?" Here goes it, guys. Whatever you do in life, whatever dream you have, whatever aspiration you have in life, keep on chasing it because we don't know what is there out for us.
Mm.
Our lives is not built on our expectations and our dreams only. It's also on God's design. God has designed us perfectly for everyone to have their own talent, whether you're a DJ, you're doing a podcast, or even everything that you do. Whatever you do, keep on chasing your dream, keep on moving forward. Don't allow other people to boggle you with their nonsense and try to bring you down, man, and try to make you feel like you don't have this. You got this, man. Space Fam, this is your boy Penza. This is Sweet Soul. We love you, and I'm out of here. I gotta go. Yeah.